Did anything happen to my sister? In this house? In this house? Okay. In Ned Nwoko's house.
No.
In Ned Nwoko's house, I am nothing. But in my house, I am free.
No, you're still as valuable. Mom, look at me. Look at me, Mom.
Baby. Once again, I cannot stand the violence. It's too much. It's too much.
Don't go give water now. Don't go give water. Just relax.
I bet give her water, Zaria.
Just wait.
I actually want something.
Just relax.
Wait. Shame on you.
Are you bringing out a gun?
Hey, can you imagine? Wait. Can you imagine this?
Please, we are begging you, please. Please,
Now go is something you fight. I mean, now go is something you fight. Mama, you never. Masami, calm down. Masami, don't do. You don't do.
take you down.
You don't do. Okay, me I check him. I say you want to use your gun. Masami, calm down, please.
Yeah, Total London. Isn't it gorgeous? Yeah. Niger babe. Hello, my darling Fumi Nation. How are you? How are we? My name is Fumidesaluvold. For those of you that are stopping by for the very first time, you're so very welcome indeed. Let us give a round of applause to Total London. She's a fabulous Nigerian designer, and I have this gorgeous kaftan kimono-esque, which I thought was very befitting for the episode that I'm going to do today with you guys. It's in relation to Regina Daniels and Senator Ned Nwoko. They're a married couple and they've been all over social media this past weekend. A lot of Fumi Nation Niger said, Fumi, can you talk about it? We want to hear what you got to say. So let us dive in. Who is Regina Daniels? Regina Daniels, for other Fumi Nation family members from all over the world, she's a Nigerian actress. She was born just in 2000. Oh my God, in the year 2000, baby. So that makes her 25 years old. Her mother, Rita, was also an actress, and that was how Regina got introduced into showbiz. Nollywood is huge in Nigeria. In Gidi, it's a huge entertainment industry. And myself, I dey watch am. It is sweet my belly very, very well. I am Nigerian, born and proud. My mother is from the Gambia, so I am half Nigerian, but I grew up in Nigeria. I went to school in Nigeria. Shout out to Holy Child, shout out to FGC Mina, shout out to ISI, International School Ibadan. Those were the schools I went to before I came to London and went to university here. I digress. Regina is Nigeria's sweetheart. They saw her grow up from as young as 7 years old into this industry where she made a lot of money. She established herself. She was absolutely well known. So it was a shock to the system, myself included, when little itty bitty Regina at 18 was married to Senator Ned Nwoko, a man that championed polygamy. He had 5 wives prior, one of them, I think, Moroccan, and he was 60 years old, which made him 42 years older than Regina at their traditional ceremony.
My uncles had brought some local girls from saying, you marry this, your mom was. But I said, no, they don't meet what I want.
You have a taste.
Oh, yes.
I mean, well, you must have been a man of vision to be able to cite a woman and say, I see something in this woman to marry her.
I mean, for her particularly, I married her because she is from my place. I can't marry a woman who is not a virgin. Regina, our marriage is solid. Our marriage is based on understanding and respect over time. I met her and I liked her. We married within 3 weeks. Yes, within 3 weeks. I married all my wives within some period. I don't believe in dating anybody to marry them. Don't date anybody you want to marry. Marry them. When you marry them, you begin to fall in love from within the marriage. You know, even in my own culture, as it were, as a kid in the 60s, people, they were not dating. They would marry in arranged marriages, family to family. They choose a wife, and then most girls were expected to be virgins when they get married, and they build a family from there. And because they didn't know each other before they got married, there's a lot of excitement, a lot of learning to do. And but Regina and I is a story that is interesting because before I met her, I didn't know about her. I don't watch movies, never watch movies. I met her the first time when she came to my house with her mother and her siblings because my place in Delta is a tourist place. They came to look around, and I liked her, and that was it, you know. So whether I marry another wife or not, she knows it can happen. I come from a very polygamous environment myself. I love children, so I want more children, and she knows this, and my other wives, they also know it. So we'll see what happens in the future.
Her mother, Rita, is divorced from her husband, so Regina's father was not at the traditional ceremony, of which he came out later on to really be so upset. My God, they've given away my daughter. I never agreed to this. This one no good, oh. They never come ask me. And so Regina, at 18, was married to a man of 60 who had married 5 wives. He don't marry 1, don't marry 2, don't marry 3, 4, and 5 before he come marry little baby cute Regina Daniels. Before you could say Jack Robertson, boom, he don't get belly. She gave birth to a beautiful boy, I think in 2020 or so. And then she went on to have another beautiful baby boy in 2022. We saw her throughout social media, and I saw it just the post. Hey, we don't arrive, oh, hey, we don't this, oh, hey, we don't enter private plane. Hey, we don't get ring because it be like say, my ring don't they miss. Now, so it just come replace her. So Ned Nwoko was definitely financially taking care of her. For me, it was kind of odd because, Regina, you have fame, you have a wonderful career of which you are successful at, and you are making your own money. So I now look to Mama Rita because it be like, say, Senator, they take care of the family. Now, let me say something about Nigeria. It's not the Western world. So it's not necessarily a situation where if you get divorced, you go to court where he has to make sure that he gives you a monthly allowance. That does not exist. He will take care of you in the marriage, but if he does not want you no more, he will chuck you out.
Madam, we are begging you, please, please,
Calm down. If anything happens to my sister, in this house, in this house. It's okay. In Ned Nwoko's house.
No.
In Ned Nwoko's house, I am nothing. But in my house, I am free.
No, you're still as valuable. Mom, look at me. Look at me, Mom.
Baby. Once again, I cannot stand the violence. It's too much. It's too much.
Don't go give water now. Don't go give water. Just
I
relax.
beg, give her water, Daria.
Just wait. Just
I actually want something.
Just relax.
Wait. Shame on you.
Are you bringing out a gun?
Hey, can you imagine? Hey, can you imagine this?
We are taking you, please. Please,
Not going to be this fight. I'm not going to be this fight. Not going to fight. Basami, calm down. Basami, don't do. You don't do.
you down.
You don't do. Okay, maybe I check him. I tell you what is your gun. Basami, calm down, please.
Regina's marriage is not the first. There are other marriages going on where it's heavily laced with domestic violence, to the point that the men in many ways feel that it's a right, that they can go ahead and ill-treat their wives. It's also very, very common. Our Niger babes, we are raised that way. Marriage is everything. You can go and be a lawyer. You can be an actress. You can be a philanthropist. You can even get the Nobel Peace Prize. It's nothing if you are not married and you don't born pikin. Which would be that? It'd be like say you've given birth to children. If you have not done that in our society, sorry, you're still short. I say all of this to say that this is the kind of situation that a lot of my Nigerian sisters find themselves in. And the older you get, the more serious this matter begins. So that was why I was kind of surprised. Regina was 18. She was the tulip in the garden. She didn't need to marry old goat senator. She really did not. And I'm not taking the goat back. He's an old goat. Why would you agree to this? I don't think Regina had a say. Remember, Regina is 18. Regina is a baby. As far as I'm concerned, you're a baby. Whether you're of legal age of 18, you're still a child. Your frontal lobe has not been developed. It takes to be 25 to be developed. And so maybe you are pressured by family. Hey, Mama Rita said, you know what, Regina, you can feed your family. I'm a single mother out here in these streets. Come and do for your mother. Come and do for your brother. Come and do for your siblings. Translation for those that don't understand my pidgin. Basically, come and take care of your family. After everything that I have gone through, everything for you, Regina, I raised you by myself with little or no money or support from your father. This is the opportunity to do this. Some of you would have said, how did they meet? Apparently, allegedly, Mama Rita took beautiful Regina to his house because he had a big house of where he allowed people to come in and see his beautiful home and what he had in his home and how large and big and all of these things. That was how he set eyes on her and he said, yep. And so, like I said, they got married. They had 2 children, and Regina, just a kid as far as I'm concerned, and an actress, what is she supposed to do? She was there with her kids. She was on TikTok. So she'll be in the bathroom. Then you'll see Baba Laba. Senator. I beg some, making no vex, sorry. Respect. We have to respect our seniors. Making no vex. It's entertainment so that they can be watching. So they can subscribe. Making no vex. Senator was there easing himself in the bathroom, also known as going to the toilet. He had a little pee-pee, and she uploaded it. She's in her 20s. She's 25 now, but she's in her 20s, and she's got TikTok, and she's trying to be a TikTok star. Her mentality is different from a 60-year-old man. So when you marry much, much younger, you are CNN, they are MTV, and MTV is even closing up and shutting down after 40 years. What did you expect? Instead, you brought your old self to come and talk about you love children. I love children. And so, I'm in a polygamous situation, and I just love children. Maybe we can have more, or maybe I can marry somebody again. I don't know, but like an illiterate. And yet, there's nothing new. It's nothing new. It's nothing new. You take these small children, that's what I'm going to consider Regina, and you take her for your own selfish loins, and you can afford it. And you know what? Mama Rita said, we're for sale. Yeah, buy us. And how much does it cost you? Well, we're getting there. Utmost shock, horror, and speechlessness. We had Regina and her brother Sammy in a squabble of thugs, and apparently Regina had been thrown out of her marital home. Remember, I told you that it's not the Western world where you can go to court and you can have spousal support. That does not exist. When they're done with you, they just chuck you out. It's his house. Please, any Naija person where they inside this comment section, make una tell me which Naija man come out your house where leave the wife and the pikin there. Show me one where he said, we're divorcing. Let me leave the house for you. Let me leave the children, and let me pay every month spousal support and child support. Show me. Point. Doesn't exist. And so she was thrown out. Right there, and the brother, Sammy, was there fighting in her defense. It was a mess. And she said, the violence is too much. I just can't deal with the violence. My darlings, sisters, and daughters, you have to make the choice. You really do have to make the choice, and the mentality is something that you have to just fight with the fire, honestly. Do you want to marry a man that's 110 years older than you, only for you to know that he really might not be there all the way when your children do need the support? You always think it's financial. You think the money will sort everything out. Not necessarily. Majority of the time, because I have Fumi Nation that do come to me for counsel, there are a lot of them that really talk about how resentful they are of their parents, how they were raised. They wish that their mothers had left and not stayed in this horrible, toxic relationship. It would have been better if they were divorced than to have lived in this relationship. Senator, for you to throw your baby wife out like that, and then on top of that accuse her of being a drug addict, and she takes alcohol and all of these things, it falls on you, bruh. I'm older, so I can say that a little bit. Falls on you. It doesn't show you in any light. You should have shut your mouth and kept quiet and said, I will not divulge anything about my family. It's unfortunate that this has come to the media, but I will do my best to take care of my family affairs, and keep quiet. But you see the arrogance, the cockiness, me I'm a Najama, me a giddy, me a this, that, or whatever. Dispel your wives, they're garbage. That's exactly how you treated her. You threw her out. You got the houseboy, housegirls, and the gate man to throw her belongings out into the street, onto the road. That really tells me a lot about the buffoon that you are. Sorry, sir. I'm making an ovig. Sorry, sir. Sorry, sir. But that's how I feel. Rubbish. And where were the children? And how frightening for these little children to see their mother in this state. And there was nobody to defend her. Hence, Sammy got up to say, let me defend my sis. It's a heart-smoking mess. Polygamy, don't touch it. As far as I'm concerned, it's not love. It's a collection of jewels. It is all about benefiting the man because he can afford it. It's his collection of Chanel bags. I'm wearing green today, I'll wear my green Chanel bag. I'm wearing pink, I'll wear my pink Chanel bag. I'm wearing blue, I'll wear my Chanel bag. That's what you are. You're a bunch of bags. Everything that you have achieved, you're illiterate. you are ignorant. I hate to say it, but that's what it is, because you don't address the situation. Where in any book, any place, any story, have you seen a man with 5 wives and they all lived happily ever after and the children were all okay? This man will have how many wives? What attention is he giving them? Is he putting them to bed? Is he reading storybooks to them? Does he follow them to school? Does he speak to the teachers? Does he teach them how to ride a bicycle? Does he teach them good manners and culture and history books? Does he do that? He doesn't have the time. It's not a joke. For what money? Money that what? Because you think that you have a better life, because maybe in essence you're too lazy to go ahead and make the life for yourself. Why don't you just work hard? Why don't you work hard and be the lawyer that we all want, that puts these situations in place for single mothers, for abused mothers, for women that are watching this episode and you just receive those bars this morning. Your 2 eyes are big like this. You have to wear sunglasses. Where are my sunglasses? And you have to wear sunglasses because when I don't fight with your husband inside the house, but you don't care. Why? Because you are carrying Gucci bag, because you are carrying Balenciaga, because you are carrying Schiaparelli, because you are going on a private jet and you are coming to London to do holiday. I don't care about all of those things. My wealth is in peace of mind. Regina at 18, she has not even scratched the surface of what trauma she has to really look into her own self, and she's a mother of boys. Be very careful, because when you sit and tolerate that kind of behavior, your boys do 2 things. They either embrace or reject. They will say, I saw my mother go through this. I saw what my father did. I will never do that to my wife. And you could have the other son who says, this is all I know. And he will what? He will beat up his own wife because that's what he saw. It's a vicious cycle, and it's not funny. It's not gossipy. Fumi, come and give us this gist, so come and tell us about this matter. It's a shame in the year 2025 that you, Baba Lagba, you went there to come and be beating your wife. You went there, you saw your wife crying in the street, and you have these strangers all around, and the brother there frightened, but he has to do what he got to do because you threw her out. I believe her. I believe her. She's not on drugs. And if she's on drugs, shame on you, because you know what? You can't handle your home. And if she's on drugs, who was supplying? And who else is also in drugs in that neighborhood? You have no shame. Yes, I'm going to call it for what it is. I beg, sir, make it an vex. I stand for women, I stand by women, and I'll stand by my daughter. She's only 25. She doesn't know any better. She's frightened. She's scared. She should be with her children. She should not be on social media and airing out all of the dirty laundry. But you see, it's been happening for a while, to the point that she don't care no more. And you see the older wives that would have said, hey, make I keep quiet, because, you know, I did my husband's house. I'm supposed to just manage this pepe. I'm supposed to manage it. Now, so they tell us now that in actual fact, this is marriage. No, it's not. No, it's not. Marriage is supposed to be pleasant. It's supposed to be happy. It's supposed to be a union where you have somebody in your corner. When things are rough, they are with you. When things are good, they support you. That's marriage. That's partnership. This is not partnership. There's 40 years. He's lived his life. He's done everything, and he sowed his seeds, and the old seed that he has remaining, he poured into you. Sorry to be crass, but that's what it is. It's a hot, smoky mess. And I want the younger girls to know that you do not derive anything from this. All you derive is single motherhood in a marriage. This is not even a marriage, because he has other people that he's looking at. It's a hot mess. I might be back for part 2. Yeah. I might be back for part 2. You guys let me know. Let us talk about pleasantries, and let us talk about children. Yep. The Adventures of Bella the Bee. And I got 3 books, 1 for Adrian, and I will give away 2. Okay, so this was sent to me by Fumi Nation. Let me see what we have here. Yes, the card. And it says here, Auntie Fumi, I couldn't thank you enough for your generosity. Enclosed, you will find a book for you, your Prince Adrian, and wonderful Christina. Christina, you get a book too. And this is from Lamb. Thank you, my beautiful Lamb. I absolutely love it. This is Leona, there you go. Leona Hunter. I always keep the details. Send me your packages to my post office. And this is The Adventures of Bella and the Bee. I love this. Congratulations. And I want to start doing a book club for our beautiful Fumi Nation kids. A lot of you have children. I love that. And they are Adrian's sisters and brothers. God bless you. Just look at how beautiful and colorful. Inclusivity is important, and that's why I love books that have our little chocolate children in there, because Adrian really identifies, and we don't find a lot of books in the bookstore here in London. Thank you, my darling. I absolutely love this, and I want to read just a little bit of the front page. To the magic of childhood and the profound lessons therein, to be, you know who you are. Your guidance has allowed me to both honor and reclaim the child within. To my family, both kin and chosen, in celebration of the child within all of us. Oh my God, that is so beautiful. She's thanking all of those that she loves and have supported her on this journey. What do butterflies grow up to be? I love this. B, if caterpillars grow up to be butterflies, what do butterflies grow up to be? Do they grow up to be swinging from a tree? And then just look. Is this not gorgeous? Is this not gorgeous? Or magnificent bee making honey for thee. I'll read 2 more pages. What about a frog hopping from pod to pod? It's so cute. Well, said B, since caterpillars grow up to be butterflies, butterflies grow up to be free. Leona, God bless you. God bless you. And thank you for this. I'm going to read this to Adrian today, this evening. That's going to be a storybook. And I'll give the other one to Christina. Christina's twins are 17. Having said that, she also has lots of nieces and nephews. God bless you, my darlings. I live and love you. And I will see you what? I'll see you sooner than later. For those of you that are asking about my brand, I'll put it behind this episode. Yes, you can shop my brand. I ship internationally. And I was just thinking this morning when I was getting dressed, maybe I will put an account, a business account, sort code account number, because maybe you guys will find that an easier way for it to be a payment method. But we ship internationally, and we've got our fabulous tote bags. I know you guys love them. We've got tote bags, and then we also have our t-shirts. So that's it for this episode, my darlings. Drop it down in the comments and let me know how you feel. All of my love. Do not forget to like, to subscribe, hit the notification button, and I'll see you what? I'll see you sooner than later.